to math, lesson 14.5, subtract decimals. I can use a written method and strategy based on place value to subtract decimals. Step it out. Number 1, Santiago is at the store with his brother. He reads the total for his purchase on the cash register and realizes that he has only $4.73. His brother pays the difference. How much does Santiago's brother pay? Use the chart to help you solve the problem. Write the numbers in the chart so that the lesser number is subtracted from the greater number. Line up the place values. So which is our bigger amount? Okay, so the $6.29 goes on top. And then the other amount is what? $4.73. And we use the decimals to do what? To keep everything in line. What do I do first? Jot down the decimal, and then we work from the hundredths place to the rest, right? To the tenths, then to the one. Okay, 9 minus 3 is 6. This 2 becomes 12, and this 6 becomes 12 minus 7 is 5 minus 4 is, okay, so how much does Santiago's brother pay? $1.56. How is the written method you use in the chart related to using the big 10 blocks or quick pictures to subtract decimals? So sometimes we have to take some of our place values, right? Whether it be a flat or a long or the stick, and replace it with possibly small cube or a longer stick, right? Okay. So sometimes we had to regroup and change it out for things. And then we did that in this case. Where did we have to regroup? In the 10th place. We had to borrow from the 1. Step it out. Number 2. Miss Gomez goes to the butcher shop to buy 17 5/10 ounces of chicken for her dinner party. She looks at the weight of the chicken that the butcher has put on the scale. How much more chicken does the butcher need to put on the scale? Use the chart to help you solve the problem. Write the numbers in the chart so that the lesser number is subtracted from the greater number. Line up the place values. So what needs to go on top? 17 and 5/10. Okay, so we use the decimal to help us. What goes on the bottom? 13 and 6,800. Now, my top one only goes to 10, and my bottom one goes to 100. So what do I do to hold my spot? Put a 0, because if you add it after any numbers or things like that, it's just holding a spot, right? But can you add it in between? No. Or that changes it. Okay? So what do you need to keep your place values aligned with subtracting? So what did we do? Well, we need to use the decimal, right? So use the decimal. Okay, and then yes, our first step is to bring down the decimal. Okay, so that 0 becomes a 10, this 5 becomes a 4. 10 minus 8 is 2. Can I take 6 from 4? No, so this becomes a 14, and this becomes a 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. 6 minus 3 is 3. So, how much more chicken does the butcher need to put on the scale? Not pounds, ounces. So 3 and 82 ounces. Check understanding. A bicycle costs $129.98. A man pays for the bike with $140. How much change should he get back? So here's the cost. This is what he pays with. So we want to know how much change he should get back. So which number goes on top? 140. Now, did they tell us any change? No. So we need to put a decimal and then 2 zeros, right? Because in the other one for the cost, they did give us change, right? Okay, so then minus $129.98. And I use my decimal to keep everything in line, right? Okay, down the decimal. So this 0 becomes a 10, and this 0 becomes a 9. Okay, now would I have been able to take that 9 from that 0? No, so I would have had to come over here, and this would have become a 9, and this 4 becomes a 3. Now I'm kind of done with my regrouping, right? Okay, so we already brought our decimal down. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. And 3 minus 1 is 1. And then I don't do anything with the other one, right? Okay, so how much money does he get back? Sorry. All right, they want us to find the difference. So they have 8 and 5 tenths minus 6 and 7 tenths. What do I do first? So bring the decimal straight down. So can I take 7 from 5? No, so this becomes a 15, and the 8 becomes a 7. 15 minus 7 is 8. 7 minus 6 is 1. So my answer is 1 and 8 tenths. Number 3. They have 32 and 4 tenths minus 19 and 5,200. What do I need to do? Add a 0 up here on top to hold my place. What do I do first? Bring my decimal straight down. The 0 becomes a 10. The 4 becomes a 3. Now can I take 5 from 3? No, so it becomes a 13. This 2 becomes a 1. Can I take 9 from 1? Nope, so it becomes an 11, and this 3 becomes a 2. Now, could we also just do it one at a time? Yeah, so that's up to you. Either do it one at a time or regroup your whole way through and then come back. Okay? 10 minus 2 is 8. 13 minus 5 is 8. 11 minus 9 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So our answer is 12 and 8,800. All right, so number 4, we have 76 and 5 tenths minus 57 and 4,200. What do I do first? The 0, right? Okay, then what I do? Bring down my decimal. Can I take 2 from 0? No, so this becomes a 10. This becomes a 4. And then I can take 4 from 4, right? Am I going to be able to take 7 from 6? No, so this becomes a 16, and the 7 becomes a, because we're going next door and taking 10 more, right, when we do that? So 10 minus 2 is 8, 4 minus 4 is 16 minus 7 is 6 minus 5 is, so 19 and 800. On your own, number 5. In 1984, a new Olympic record of 49 and 8/10 seconds was set for the men's 100-meter freestyle swim at the 2016 Olympics. The winning time for this race was 2 and 22 hundredths seconds, less than the 1984 Olympic record. What was the winning time? Okay, so what do we need to do? We have this at the time, and we have this as the time, less than that time. So what do I need to do? So 49 and 8/10 minus 2 and 22 hundredths. What do I need to do first? Okay, so we need to put a 0 up here, right? Okay, so then bring down the decimal. What do I need to do next? Regroup. So this 0 becomes a 10. This 8 becomes a 7. And then will I be able to take 2 from 7? Yep. Will I be able to take 2 from 9? Yep. So am I good to go? Okay, so 10 minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 2 is 9 minus 2 is, and bring down the, so the winning time would have been 47 seconds, or 47 and 58 hundredths seconds. Val spends $16.37 at a store. She pays the sales clerk with a $20 bill and 2 quarters. How much change should Val get back? So we have our $20 bill and 2 quarters, $16.37, and then they want to know how much change Val should get back. So what did she pay with? How much? $20.50. So that's our largest number, right? So $20.50 minus what? $16.37. What do I do first? Bring down the decimal. Then what do I do? The 0 becomes a 10. This 5 becomes a 4. Then would I be able to take 3 from 4? Yes. Can I take 6 from 0? What does it need to become? A 10. Why not a 9? Because did I have to borrow from there? No, because we can take the 3 from the 4. So this becomes a 10, not a 9. And this 2 becomes a 1. 10 minus 7 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 10 minus 6 is 4. So she should get $4.13. Omar finds the difference of 5,009 to be 4,991. Is he correct? If not, what was his error? So the difference. So he took what? 5,000 minus what? No. That's what he got as his answer. So minus the 9/10. So like this, right, guys? Okay, so what do I need to do to hold my spot? Add a 0 there. So what did he do wrong? He didn't line up what? He didn't line up the decimal, and he accidentally put the 9 in the 1 spot and not the 10 spot. Okay, so we went ahead and wrote he didn't line up the decimals and put the 9 in the 1 spot instead of the 10 spot. All right, number 8, find the difference. So what do we do first? They have it set up for us. We just have to work it out. So what do we do first? Bring down the decimal. The 0 becomes a 10. The 6 becomes a 5. Do I need any more bookkeeping? No. So 10 minus 8 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, and then I bring down the 0 to hold my spot. So my answer is 2,200, right? Number 9, what do I need to do first? Add a 0 to hold my spot, right? Then I drop down the decimal. This 0 becomes a 10. This 4 becomes a 3. Do I need to regroup anymore? Yes. The 7 becomes a 17, and this 2 becomes a 1. 10 minus 3 is 7. 3 minus 1 is 2. 17 minus 9 is, and then bring down the, so my answer is 18 and 2,700. Okay, next one, what do I do first? Put a 0. Okay, drop down the decimal. This 0 becomes a 10. This 6 becomes a 5. Can I take 7 from 5? Nope, so it becomes a 15. This 4 becomes a 3. Can I take 8 from 3? No, so it becomes a 13, and this 3 becomes a 2. Which you guys should keep things lined up a little better than that, but me trying to write on there a little harder, right? Okay, so 10 minus 2 is 8. 15 minus 7 is 8. 13 minus 8 is 5. And then bring down the, so our answer is 25 and 88 hundredths.